What up, Bam fam? Yo, so I made my recent post. Not sure if you've seen it, but I talked about I fell off. Well, I guess I hadn't fallen off quite as hard as I thought, because there's been a decent little response to it. Most everybody who's given me any feedback has given me really good feedback. There's been some really insightful messages that I appreciate y'all for. And truthfully, I just appreciate anybody responding, clicking like, whatever. Now, there's always that one. So, of course, I did have one dumbass that felt the need to call me corny when I specifically said, yo, don't give me dumbass feedback. But there's always gonna be that one. Usually, I've said many times, I'm that guy. I'm not that guy, just so you know. Because that guy, you're a dumbass, bro. Plus, his whole argument crumbled on itself. He was like, there's the up churches and the jelly rolls and the lax, and you just ain't got it. I was like, bitch, I've been on stage with all three of them. Upchurch was the very first person to ever co-sign me, and I was the first person he co-signed. Like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I don't got it, man. All right, bro. Well, I got it enough that you're still watching my fucking videos and following my content and commenting and liking it. Like, get the fuck, bro. I don't even care if you hit the dislike button. You still watching? A hater is just a fan in denial. Let's be honest about that. All right, a hater is just a fan in denial. Otherwise, why are you listening? Move on. I don't listen to shit that I don't enjoy. But that's just me. So anyways, let's take it inside and catch up on some shit real quick. Ready? Yes, I still enjoy fun, goofy transitions. Maybe that's corny. But hey, y'all know me. I'm an OG YouTuber. I've been doing this for a while. Nothing's really changed. Except, I was just talking to somebody, and it took me, let's be honest, it took like 3 albums, really. But I'm 4 albums deep, and I found my sound, I guess I just needed to write more or whatever. I don't know if it's been the journey or if it's just making enough music, but I've definitely found my sound now. I think the 4th album I put out, Army of One, was my best album. And truthfully, I handicapped myself. I didn't do any features. I didn't allow myself to... some of your best songs are always going to be features, because if you can bring out the best in one artist and the best in another artist and combine it, you're always going to get something better. You can make some bangers and some absolute classics by yourself, but yeah, if you're an artist that can make a banger and a classic by yourself, and then you link up with another amazing talent, that's why networking is so important. It's not just, finding new fans and building your fan base bigger, because shit, you can do that without ever networking. As long as you're out talking to folks and showing them your music or whatever, you can always build a new fan base. But networking with other artists is important for the culture and building a good project. With that being said, like I said, I heard all of your criticism. It seems like when I weighed everything out, talked to as many people as I talked to, it seems like pretty much the gist of it is I've just honestly got to be more active, which I realize. I got to be more active on socials. I got to post more videos, more content, let y'all more in. Otherwise, there's nothing to keep up with. I haven't really given y'all as much to keep up with. I wait a year, I drop an album. I wait a year, so I'm going to be more active. But it seems like as long as the content picks up and we throw in a couple of collabs. Everything else I got. I mean, you know, the couple of people that said we just want some new music or a music video would be nice. I got music. It's already chambered. I got 2 in the chamber right now that are bomb. You know, dub 3030 tracks. They're mixed mastered, ready to go. I got another one. Oh my gosh. I got a collab. I got 2 collabs in the works right now for my new album. One is gonna surprise a lot of people, and then one is just a banger. Yo, when we shoot the music video for that, oh, it's gonna be ridiculous, y'all. Ridiculous. But yo, this hair is crazy. I need my boy Corey Mueller to move back to Alabama. Corey with a K, Quack, where you at, bro? My hair needs some attention. I can't just trust anybody to mess with my hair, you know what I mean? Like, eventually, sometimes I get so fed up with it that I buzz the shit myself. But as far as a stylist, I've had the same stylist since school. I mean, I went to school together with him. Me and him made music way back in the... Golly, that's crazy to think about. Anyways, let me get back focused. Otherwise, this is going to be 20 minutes of me just rambling. I'm not trying to do that. The podcast, if you're not following, if you don't know about it, if this is maybe your first time hearing about it, or you've only caught an episode, I got a podcast out right now with my boy Kempo Slice. Y'all know Kempo. And if you don't, you'll get to know him. He's my hype man now for the shows. Even though he's a verified, bona fide artist himself, has put out an album before, is got a whole band, is, you know, constantly rehearsing his music and stuff. But me and him have a really good stage chemistry and a smooth sound together. So, and he has the right kind of energy for my stage performance. So he is going to be doing my shows. And then, of course, I'll have DJ Banks. So, really, the team right now is Kemp and Banks as far as on the stage. But Kemp, me and him are working on a song. But we've got a podcast called Agree to Disagree. And we do that a lot. But mostly is we disagree for a while, and then eventually we agree to disagree. We just argue. I mean, and sometimes we are on the same page, but even if we are on the same page, one of us plays devil's advocate just to keep the argument going. And we prove through this podcast, I think if you go listen to it, you'll have a lot of fun. It's entertaining. We have no filter. We talk about whatever the hell pops in our head. If a subject comes up, we talk out of our ass. Sometimes I don't even agree with some of the shit that we say when I listen back to it, but you know, we're being authentic. We're saying what we think, what we feel at the time. So it's very entertaining for that purpose. And we prove through it that you can have civil discourse. You can disagree with people wholeheartedly on what some people would consider to be core issues and still respect each other, still have a great friendship. I mean, I love Kempo to death. You know, shout out to the homie. Appreciate you for everything you do, dog. So y'all go check it out. Agree to Disagree with Mike Bama and Kempo Slice. It's on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts. So yeah, go check it out. Make sure you subscribe. I'm making the Instagram. You'll be able to follow the Instagram. That way y'all can comment because it's audio only. There's no YouTube videos and shit like that for the podcast, which I think is fun. You know, it's like I said, it's just a nice little entertaining thing. You can put it on while you're driving down the road or you're cleaning a house or whatever and just sit there and crack up. Other than that, like I said, I got 2 new songs recorded, Our Home and Watch Me. Debating on doing videos for those or if I should just release them. Yeah, I really don't know yet. I haven't made up my mind. I went back and forth on that. I even thought about putting one out for free. Like, I don't know. I haven't decided how I'm going to do it yet. But just know music is recorded. More music is being recorded. I'm working on shit. I do want to get some show dates. If y'all have any venues that y'all want to see me perform at, or y'all have connections with venues, or you own a venue, or anything like that, hit me up. Also, I had somebody I was talking to the other day that was asking me about a price for somebody for a party, like a private birthday party and shit. And it was an outrageous price. So they were like, oh yeah. But I was like, what's up? Mike Bama can do a party though. You know, you're band fam. You've been rocking with me forever. And they were like, I didn't know you do private parties. Bro, I will perform anywhere. I'm not above nothing. Like, for anybody who thinks that I am, I still work for a moving company every fucking day. Like, I go in people's dusty ass houses and move the fucking entertainment centers that haven't been moved since they moved in, and get dust all in my face and load up their mattresses and shit. I'm not above nothing, bro. So anytime I get the chance to perform and make money for doing it, like, I get to entertain people, do what I love to do, and make money doing that, I'm always going to be about it. Always going to be about it. Now, it does have to make sense, so I'm always negotiable. We can discuss numbers. My email is bookmikebama@gmail.com. Real simple. You want to book me? bookmikebama@gmail.com. But we can negotiate prices and stuff like that. I can't afford to lose money to go perform. And I don't really want to perform for free. I think I've made it past that point in my career. So as long as I'm making a little something, but I'm not out here trying to charge $20,000-$50,000 for a fucking private party. Like, that's not what it's about. You know, if I can get a decent payday on these big stages and in front of big crowds, dope. But I don't gotta do shows. I mean, as long as I'm making music and y'all are fucking with it, as long as I can talk to fans, you know, through socials, I love to come see y'all. I travel all the time. You know, fans hit me. Anytime I go to another state, I post that I'm in that state. Y'all want to hit me up? Y'all want to come see me? I meet fans, you know, that live in Alabama that have been listening to me for years, all the time. And they're like, my kids would love to get a signed CD. And I'm like, bring them to the house. Let's take a picture. Like, I'm a very accessible dude. And yeah, that may change if I've got fucking 20 million followers and crazy ass stalkers, you know, trying to peep in the window at my kid. Then I'm gonna come out with a fucking shotgun. And so it may change. But as of right now, I want everybody to know I love making music. This is what I love to do. I'm finally making some money off of music that is helping with bills, like a monthly income that is not too shabby. But I would love to be able to focus my time and energy that is not spent being a dad and a husband, being an artist. And, you know, the only way I can do that, build the fan base, y'all. Build the buzz up. Get them numbers up. Like, you know, if that monthly income right now from streaming becomes exponentially bigger, you know, even triples, quadruples, I wouldn't really need to work 40 hours a week at a moving company. Now, I'm always going to have love for Johnny on the Spot. I may even end up being an investor or whatever. You know, Johnny Schmidt-Thorst is one of the greatest dudes I will have ever had the pleasure to have worked for and known. Great friend. Like, that dude's my brother. And he's my boss man, and I respect the shit out of him. And at the end of the day, it's his company. What he says goes. Like, he earned that. He built this. His brand, God. If people talked about my music the way people talk about us as workers and us as a company, hey, I'd be happy because that dude has built an impeccable reputation. So, and he's done so much for me and my family. But I still would love nothing more than to be able to do just music. You know, if I could do just music, then I could crank out more videos. I could crank out more songs. I could be more active and engaged on social. Now, I'm not going to use that as an excuse. Like I said, I did this whole campaign, you know, saying I wanted to boost the numbers. I was tired of being fell off or whatever, and everybody said be more active. Well, here I am. It's another YouTube video the day after. I'm making some posts. I'm answering comments. So I'm out here, y'all. Hey, if you want to holler at me, hit me up. Best place to get me is on Instagram at your boy Mike Bama. That's YABOYMIKEBAMA. Yep, right there. But you can follow me on Facebook, message me on there. I've got the stupid automatic responses on my Facebook Messenger, so if you get that, I'm sorry. I'm actually gonna turn it off. I gotta figure out how to do it. It's been forever that I've had that shit on. So I'm gonna figure out how to turn that off. But yeah, and my Snapchat is Mr. Mike Bama. Y'all follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify. Go check out the podcast. Yo, shout out to Matt Towns. He was on our last episode, and we got another episode dropping. I think it's tonight. It's either tonight or tomorrow night, but I'm pretty sure it's tonight. That was just me and Kempa, and we argued about music. We argued about crazy shit like parallel universes and stuff. And yeah, it was a fun, interesting podcast. So y'all check that shit out. If you got any comments, drop them. I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna read them. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for following me, for supporting me. I'm gonna jump off because now I'm rambling. It's your boy Mike Bama. Make sure you believe and manifest for all mankind. Make the world a better place using your mind. That's how you bam fam. Peace. I'm out.
I'm an army of one. I don't need a motherfucking soul. If it's time to go to war, you bet your ass I'm down to go. I don't need no one to fight my battles. I ain't scared to bleed. And my wife's love is the only reinforcements that I need. I'm an army made of one. I'm gonna work hard until the job is done. I'm gonna fight until the battle's won. I'm gonna get it. I gotta make it for my son. I'm an army made of one. I'm gonna work hard until the job is done. I'm gonna fight until the battle's won. I'm gonna get it. I gotta make it for my son.
Yo, shout out Dub for this track. Shout out Banks for this whole album. Shout out to my wife and my kid and the entire Bam fam for all the streams and support. Everybody else can suck a woo. I'm out.